Job interviews can be tough, right? Whether you're starting out or you're switching careers, they can bring a lot of pressure. In this video, we'll talk about the common challenges that people face during job interviews, and we'll also share a set of questions that you can ask the interview panel. So let's get started. So, challenge number one is the lack of preparation. Not knowing enough is the biggest problem people face while attending an interview. Imagine you are walking into an interview and you do not know much about the company or the role, or worse, both. That's not going to be a good situation, right? Imagine you are attending an interview for an investment bank and they ask you, how do we differentiate from our competitors? And you do not have the right answer. That's going to be a tricky question to answer. Agree? So, challenge number two is nervousness and anxiety. It happens to the best of us. Sweaty palms, forgetting what you wanted to say, or just blanking out. It is super common, but with a little practice, you can get rid of this. Challenge number three, answering behavioral questions. Ever heard of the STAR method? When interviewers ask questions like, tell me about a time you solved a problem under pressure, they're looking for situation, task, action, and result. If you've got a good story prepared, these questions can be a cakewalk for you. Challenge number four, technical questions that you might get asked in an interview, especially in a finance interview. There are a lot of common questions in finance. Things like what is the NPV, what is the IRR of an investment. You must brush up these concepts. If you don't, you will struggle in an interview. Challenge number five, body language. Body language matters and it matters a lot. Avoid slouching, maintain eye contact. Even small things like a confident smile can make a big difference. And finally, time management. Ever caught rambling? That's a time management issue. Practice your answers. Ensure that you are neither too long nor too short. Be clear, concise, and always to the point. Most importantly, you should ask them questions too. Interviews are two-way street. Here are a few questions you can ask them. What does a typical day look like in this role? It shows you want to understand the job deeply. How does the company support employee growth and learning? This tells that you are thinking about long term development. What are the biggest challenges for this department right now? This shows that you are ready to tackle tough issues. And finally, how do you measure success for this role? A smart way to understand expectations. Interviews can be challenging, but with the right preparation and attitude, you should be able to ace them. Remember all these tips and also remember to ask all the pertinent questions. For more such tips on clearing interviews, especially related to the financial space, follow Fintervue.